Hello. All right, I have a question I want you to ponder on. And the question is, when does impactful living begin? When does it begin? And the answer is, an impactful existence or living begins now. So you don't have to wait till when you are old and gray before you start living an impactful life. You need to be conscious that every day is an opportunity for you to make an impact, for you to have an impact, for you to impact lives, for you to touch lives, for you to change humanity. So impactful existence, impactful living starts now, and it starts right now. No matter your age, no matter, the level you are in now, in your career, in your finances, it is now for you to start living an impactful life. You see, an impactful life is not something that is like an event. It is a lifestyle. This is something you do every day. This is about your name, what you want your name to stand for and represent. When we mention some people, we can say this is what their name embodies. When we talk about Martin Luther King, his name embodies passion. It embodies, advocacy, advocating for the Negro, fighting for human rights. His name embodies freedom. His picture, his presence, even though he's long gone, but this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about impactful existence. We need to be intentional about how we live. We need to be intentional about touching lives and making every moment of our life count. Okay, now, so how do you impact, touch life, even with your level now? The first thing you need to know is you need to know what your purpose is. So because when you know your purpose, you will know what your assignment is, and you will know what your passion is. When you know your purpose, you will discover your passion. And when your passion is discovered, then action will follow, because passion fuels action. Passion fuels action. So when you are passionate about something, you can start with what you have now, start with where you are now. For instance, maybe you are a student and you are not really financially capable. You can begin to live an impactful life by, empowering people, by teaching people. Something, you are good with something, you can empower people by impacting that knowledge, bringing clarity to people's journey, bringing redefinition to people's life. You can start with that. Okay, maybe you are into a small scale business and your finances is not that really big and you're not really financially buoyant yet. You can just start with what you have. Maybe you have an orphanage close to you and you just have a commitment to them monthly. You just know these people are on my list. These people they are one of the burdens I am bearing and carrying on my shoulder. That is living an impactful life. You see, something about impact is impact takes your eyes and your gaze off you. It moves your gaze from you. You are not self-centric. It takes away self-centricity and moves you to being focused on other people's need, on how to provide solution to people's problem and bring answer to people's question. That is your passion. That is what you want to do. You are so energized and there is like a fire burning in your soul to just reach out to others. That is living for impact. Impact is not about you, it is about others. Impact is reaching out to people who cannot repay you. Impact is doing diligently what you find to do now. You do passionately what your hands can do. Maybe you are serving, you are in an organization, you have a boss, you are working somewhere. Be impactful. Let your name be known for, a beautiful thing. When they mention you, oh, Mr. F, oh, in a situation like this, when things are not, working, when things are just in a confused state, Mr. F is just the right person. He's the right person to reach out to because he can handle something like this. That is impact. When your name carries, embodies solution, embodies answer. When you are living not just for yourself, not just for what you want to be, you are living for you and you are carrying other people along in your plan. You are a leader in an organization. You are transforming lives. People that are working with you, you make them see the value for their own life too. You are training them, making them be a better version of themselves, making them look, finer, refining people from a raw material state and making them a substance and making them, a gold and making them a beautiful outcome that they can also reach out to their world and be blessing to humanity. So that is impactful existence. So this is a call to, call to action. If you have been living just for yourself, your money is just planned out for your own life, what you want to wear, this is to tell you you are not living for impact yet because you don't have other people in your drawing board. You need to carry people along. Okay. This, you need to know that you are not a savior, which means you cannot help everybody. That is why I said you have to start from where you are. You have to start with your capacity. You can't do more than yourself at a time. So you need to know your capacity and you need to know what you can handle per time. And most importantly, you need to rely on the Spirit of God to know who to stretch out that helping hand to, who to bring up, who to take up from that low state and, refine, redefine, and impact and transform. So you need to know that part. That is so important. But you have to have that heart to serve, that heart to touch lives, that heart, to bring people on board. Don't be up there alone just enjoying life. You need to know that when you are doing life alone, you eventually be lonely. But someone who is living for impact, you can never be stranded and you can never be lonely because you will always reap what you sow. And not just about you, even your generation will reap what you are sowing. So sow a good seed of touching lives, impacting lives, blessing people, especially people that cannot repay you. And also even people, maybe they can repay you. I'm talking about people working for you now. They are not the poor or the needy, people working for you, but you just take them up. You are interested in people's growth. You are interested in transforming people, from picking people up from a raw material, a raw state, and just making a better version of themselves to come out. So make sure all that you do, you are impact conscious, because that is how we can say you are truly living, you are truly existing. Not just adding years and just living. Living and living well is about touching lives.